When Calls the Heart Season 13 will launch Allie into young adulthood. When Calls the Heart Season 13 is in pre-production. Best of all, they start full production on July 1. Understandably, Hearties are begging to learn more about the upcoming storylines. That includes younger Allie Grant, portrayed by Jade Lily Miller. She will be part of the upcoming season as she is launched into young adulthood. Will Oliver, Jacob Shumay, be in the picture? What else should fans expect from this character as she navigates adulthood? When Calls the Heart Season 13 will watch Allie navigate adulthood. Although When Calls the Heart Season 13 starts filming in July, the writer's room has been tapping out stories for the upcoming season. The new showrunner, Joy Gregory, recently spoke to the official Hearties after show about some of the storylines. That includes Allie Grant, Nathan's daughter. However, at the end of Season 12, Allie joined her father as they went to Cape Fullerton with Elizabeth and little Jack. The quartet headed there so that the young boy could get some consistent treatment for his diabetes. Although Gregory shared that their goal was to get them back to Hope Valley, Oliver and Allie may be separated for part of this season, as Nathan will be helping Bill with another harrowing Hope Valley dilemma. Hearties know he will be back for that adventure. Will Allie be following with him? That seems possible. Could Allie and Oliver do their own sleuthing? One question Hearties may have about When Calls the Heart Season 13 is whether Allie and Oliver will be doing their own investigations. Last season, they were instrumental in finding the bad guys. Hopefully, they learn to be more discreet and less trusting. There are always some bad news people looking to scam the Hope Valley residents. Another possible storyline in Season 13 is Allie fighting for her independence. Gregory had recently revealed that the layers of Hallmark people who have a say in the storyline asked her to change a story with Allie, calling her actions disrespectful. However, Allie is a young adult now, and she will want to make some choices about her future. The writers may need to tame the sass, but Hearties will certainly appreciate this young woman's journey. When does When Calls the Heart Season 13 premiere? The premiere of When Calls the Heart Season 13 will be in 2026. Hallmark will announce the premiere date or what season the series will be back sometime during Countdown to Christmas. Hope Valley is no stranger to growing up in public, and neither is Allie Grant, the fiery, determined niece of Mountie Nathan Grant. But in the upcoming episodes of When Calls the Heart, Allie's storyline is about to take a bold turn, one that fans have long awaited. Executive producers are promising that this season will launch Allie into young adulthood, and the journey is expected to be as emotional as it is empowering. From the moment Allie first rode into town with Nathan, viewers knew she was different. Sharp-tongued, fearless, and full of questions, she was never the kind of child to simply accept what was told to her. Hope Valley shaped her in many ways, but now, as her 16th birthday nears, it's time for her to shape herself. The season begins with Allie walking across the Hope Valley schoolyard with a noticeably more mature air. She's no longer the girl who refused to call Nathan Dad or threw fits over math homework. This Allie carries books by Louisa May Alcott, volunteers at the infirmary, and has even started journaling, though she'd never admit that to Nathan. Where did the time go? Nathan asks Elizabeth Thatcher one afternoon, glancing out the window as Allie laughs with Angela and Cooper. She's not a little girl anymore. Elizabeth smiles knowingly. None of them are. And that's the beautiful and heartbreaking part. The emotional core of Allie's arc comes with her internal battle, the push and pull between her longing for independence and the deep, sometimes hidden, fear of letting go of the safety Nathan's always provided. When her school announces a writing scholarship contest in Union City, Allie is torn. The chance to attend a prestigious literary workshop is everything she's dreamed of, but it would mean leaving Hope Valley and night kitchen conversations, letters hidden under pillows, and tearful porch talks. Allie begins to confide in Elizabeth, not just as her teacher, but as a trusted mentor. In one particularly poignant scene, Elizabeth hands Allie a first edition of Little Women, with a note tucked inside. Don't be afraid to be your own Joe. But adulthood doesn't just mean education or travel. It means love, too. And Allie is caught off guard when she finds herself noticing Peter Jacobs, a kind and bookish new arrival from Benson Hills. Peter is everything Allie didn't expect: quiet, supportive, and respectful of her dreams. Their friendship blossoms slowly, filled with shy glances at the mercantile and deep talks under the stars. But when he tells her he's considering joining his uncle's law practice in a nearby town, it forces Allie to think about what and who she truly wants in her future. Nathan, meanwhile, is struggling to let go. Protective to his core, he begins to question whether Allie's ready for such big steps. Their arguments become frequent, their once unshakable bond tested. One scene shows Nathan standing in Allie's now tidy room, picking up a discarded childhood toy and whispering, "She used to carry this everywhere." But growth is rarely comfortable. The turning point comes during a community town hall, when Allie is asked to speak about the future of Hope Valley. Her speech, raw and unpolished, is a revelation. "Hope Valley made me brave," she says, voice cracking. "It gave me books and teachers and my Mountie uncle, who believed in me even when I didn't believe in myself. But now I want to see what's beyond these hills. And I hope you'll all still be part of my story." Tears flow, applause erupts, and Nathan, standing in the back, realizes that the little girl he once protected is now a young woman who can stand on her own. Elizabeth later visits Nathan on his porch. "She's ready, Nathan," she says softly. "I know," he replies, "but am I?" By the finale, Allie has packed her trunk. There's a goodbye picnic, complete with Florence's famous lemon cake and a hand-sewn satchel from Rosemary. Lucas gives her a small journal embossed with her initials. Peter, too, is there, and though he doesn't say it outright, his eyes say everything. "I'll be here when you're ready." In one of the final scenes, Nathan and Allie sit beneath the tree they used to read under when she was younger. "Remember when you used to make me tie your shoes?" Nathan teases. "Yeah," she grins. "Now I tie my own." He laughs, but his eyes mist. "Go chase your dreams, kiddo." Allie hugs him tight. "You're still my favorite Mountie." The episode closes with Allie boarding the stagecoach, waving goodbye through the window, a bittersweet smile on her face. As the dust settles, Hope Valley watches her ride away, not as a child, but as a young woman stepping into her own. With Allie's coming-of-age story, When Calls the Heart embraces what it does best, reminding us that growth, love, and family aren't always easy, but they're always worth it. As the credits roll, viewers are left with the sense that while one chapter has closed, another is just beginning.